I'm finna back out. I'm finna watch this game, and then we can play hard start teamwork. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like dunking on some shit. There's no rim, you feel me? I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Damn, bro, I gotta go back to that nasty ass hospital.
Y'all boys joining the live stream?
Somebody doing it right now.
Hey, Newt, you joining the live stream?
Oh, Marco. Marco, go update your game now, bro. It's like I could adjust the volume of everybody. Like, say if Snoopy's mic low, I could turn the volume up and I could hear him better. Yo, this guy lie, yo. QC, I don't see your live stream reaction. Let me pop up yet. Oh, now I see it. Tiebreaker. You should have named it what you named the last one. QC,
Yo.
I cut my hair, bro.
Cap.
I'm dead serious. I'm finna get my waves chopped.
Uh, I forgot you did waves.
Yeah, logo. But if the waves don't work out, we're finna just bring my hair back out.
Hey, Sneep said you loaded up.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium
That
here
nigga
in
Lamar
Kansas.
Jackson, ugly boy. That nigga know he ugly. That's one ugly nigga.
QC, what the hell, bro?
I don't know.
It said
In the nigga, I'm like,
the connection to your peer has been lost. Man, I need to go order these new brushes. Hold on.
them niggas wrecking.
Yo, what it do? Live stream.
Nah, stop. It's your homeboy hit it. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
Yo, Keon, join, bruh.
You didn't send the invite, bro.
I did send an invite, bruh.
Um, them boys wasn't even playing football. They was trying to wreck.
Hey, look, you watching the stream?
Hold up, QC.
the site that many call the loudest in the NFL.
There it is.
Inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Snags, you watching the stream?
Carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 37-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That to his running back.
Come on, niggas be clicking off.
On the play there, it'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. Fourth down. Big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna let one fly.
Come on. I should have never rolled out.
You had the first down with Mahomes. You should have kept going, QC.
Bruh, stay on the side of the ball, bruh. It's not a friendly competition, bruh. This is a tiebreaker, man.
Now Jackson on first down. Rush coming and he's taking.
Should have took off to the left, bro.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively,
I feel like I got the wrong playbook, bro. I feel like that.
But maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third.
There's Jackson on third and long. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
Gotta watch that.
Able to convert on third and 14. A terrific play call.
And the Ravens first down.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to
Dang, I forgot.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Offensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Taken in the end zone.
Nobody's response on display.
Are you watching it?
He said, boo.
20-yard line on a kickoff return. That's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light. Green light means go. Red light means stop.
Come on, you had circle what?
Green on that play.
First play of the drive
Who?
going for 14
When?
and also going for a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice. He's got him in.
Goodbye.
Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City.
Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, touchdown.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you're doing.
None of that. Sorry.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view.
That's locked up right there, boss.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break it.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. And here's Jackson on the option. And he went backwards. He'll be down.
Did he not realize he's not going to be able to run that read option all again?
Loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll only get
I need somebody to smash him.
well short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson.
That's a book. Thank you.
And it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Hey, Quan, whoever that was across the middle, Keon, he was wide eyes open.
Listen, bro, y'all can't be coaching, bro. This is a tiebreaker, bro. This is a serious game right here. Ain't no coaching this game.
You see what results? Interceptions.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Ain't no coaching this game, bro. Everybody got to play how they play it, bro. If you miss something, you miss it. Oh well.
That last run, they'll try again. 2nd and 10. Here's Bell. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Yo, do I
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great
They released him. He retired, I think.
Here's 3rd and 9. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? But oftentimes, if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
At their own 25-yard.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do?
Let's go. No screens.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
2nd down.
Oh, they fixed the share play thing too, Snaggy.
After the sack on 1st down.
Let's go. Fumble. Touchdown, man.
And he lost the football.
Frank Clark. Let's go.
Back, a fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard.
Dang, I missed that one.
Touchdown. Good thing he didn't go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Are y'all still watching this?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly to fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he will lose yardage and be back.
That's hard to hurt that boy.
officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd down now, Dobbins. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence.
This
In that situation, I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to
Give me that.
Boy,
Ooh.
a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Rolling to his right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run forward with a fullback Sherman. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short.
Damn,
And he didn't get there. The fullback dive held up short. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 24, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Pass. Complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
On downs.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety back.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And, Charles, maybe that's one they had dialed up. Hey, if we're in a 4th and goal situation, we're going to our muscle.
And you can feel the boom, boom, boom all the way up here where we sit. The earth was shaking, and he found his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but that's such a great guy to have around the goal line, isn't it?
Indeed it is. It's a great extra dimension to add to your offense. And you can finish things with power. That's hard for a defense to deal with.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Yo.
Yo.
Let me mark the wet, man.
Hey, go look at the live screen right quick, bro.
You just watching the live stream.
You said what, kid?
What is that?
What you said?
I don't play my back there. What is that?
He's just fucking fiending,
Go look at the live stream, yeah.
Oh, duty shit, but I'm trying to get this done. I'm trying to get my last little come over. Yeah,
Hold on, that game I want you, huh? Oh. The dive stream on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, they like that on Facebook.
Facebook? I bet. Yeah, nah. Only the old niggas use Facebook. Oh, I keep forgetting these niggas on YouTube. Get it go?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Hey, what's your YouTube again? It's Ugly Boy Quan.
Hey, somebody, hey, Marco, send me the link. Cause I don't want Keon to go stream tonight.
No.
Oh, I don't want Keon on the screen tonight, right? The game over with, though, you feel?
Who won?
Man, it's a tragedy, man.
Give me that thing, man. That was on me, man.
Yeah, the game over with, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join right now.
I'm trying to see some money, bro.
Huh?
Nobody get off. Cause when you see them done, he's gonna hop on off.
Damn, that boy got his ass below. Yeah. Damn, Keon.
Notice how Quan was on Madden the whole time while we were playing Call of Duty. So he got one.
What that supposed to
That boy
mean?
was feeding, bro.
Bro, I wasn't playing no games.
I'm not, I ain't gonna lie, I lost. I give you that, I lost.
On,
but I'm just
bro.
saying, like, notice how you play, you argue with it like it's feeling, yo. 21,
on,
I
bro.
just talk shit, but you.
He got.
Wait, not even 21, bro. That shit say 28. What the fuck? That nigga about to score again. That nigga feeding.
Yeah, he's feeling. He been playing all day, bro.
I haven't. Marco, what I've been playing all day?
Mark, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga did been on Madden, bro.
Bro, I've been on Call of Duty
bro. He been on Madden the whole time.
I've been on Call of Duty the whole day, bro.
He been on Madden.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. We was Call of Duty, and then he just got on Madden like an hour. Like,
yeah, he was on Call of Duty. I literally, on Madden.
I swear I did not do nothing on this game, but I didn't touch.
Nah, he wasn't Call of Duty with us though. I ain't gonna fly earlier.
Alright, that's that one little bit of time, but in reality, he's always on Madden, no matter what.
Bro, it don't matter, bro. A win is a win, bro. It's always a excuse for your boss.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't even call that a tiebreaker.
Hey, he caught a pig, yo.
That's a soul breaker right now.
I gave it him. It's game over, bro.
You did? Oh my god, bro. Now he giving me stuff. Oh my god, yo.
That nigga fiending, dog. Hey, listen, you won, but the game is over. It doesn't fucking matter no more, bro. You beat me. You got it.
Carter came in late and started watching the game, man.
Hey, Quan Circle gonna be wide open.
I want to see that Smash versus Quan game right now.
Yeah, that's what Sleepy should have said. Every time he loses, he always. Every time he loses, he always got an excuse.
Nah, hey Marco, did I not say you won, bro? I'm not stressing it, bro. You won, bro.
No, man.
I said you had Kelsey open.
But these niggas fiending like. That's his bitch ass fiending, bro.
Go ahead and end the live stream a little early.
I don't know. I ain't gonna catch you, bro. You really fiending because I don't know. Every play I pick, you locking everything else. So I don't understand.
I'm not fiending, bro. I'm not a defensive person, bro. I told you how to. I told you, bro. Marco, did I not teach him how to?
Receivers are getting open, bro.
Marco, did I not teach him how to shut down screens last night?
No.
Thank you.
No.
Come on, fiending?
Nobody did.
Nobody did, bro. I cannot do nothing the whole game, bro.
Nobody did your ball.
Hey, you want us crazy? You see all these fucking blockers, right? None of they ask to hold 3 niggas, bro. I don't understand that shit.
Bro,
I can't even hold the ball for more than a few seconds, bro.
Look, go back and watch the live stream, bro. I don't even want to hear what he gotta say. If you wanna know what happened, go back and watch the live stream when I'm done.
Like, explain that to me. How you running the zone? How you running the zone, but his players locking me up like that? His players are blitzing me like that. I don't understand that. Like, his players get through my line, bro.
I have not been blitzing you all game. Calm down.
That's what I'm saying. Your players are, not you. You're running the zone, but it makes no sense. How you running the zone, but your D-line is just getting through my O-line like it's nothing? And I run pass protection. Like, come on, that's dumb. I'm not even stressing it, but you're feeding the game, bro.
Probably his D-line is just like that.
Nah, but that makes no sense, bro. He's feeding the game, bro. It doesn't make any sense. How you run a zone, but your D-line is just blowing past my O-line? That's stupid, bro. That's Quan, bro. Every time I get on the game, I see him on Madden, bro. Like, yeah, he was on Call of Duty earlier with y'all, but every time I get on, he's on Madden. That is fact.
Oh my god. I have not been doing that.
You left too, bro.
I left what?
Match.
The match.
Yeah, you left the match.
Marco left that hole, yo. No, Snot left that hole.
They said lost connection again.
Yo, I wasn't moving.
I didn't even know y'all put me in the game.
But there's no way, like, none of my receivers got open, and yet his D-line is just blitzing me. Like, that's stupid. There's no way that they get past the... How the hell they get past the line within 2 seconds, bro? That makes no sense, bro. You just don't know how to play the game,
bro. You just don't know how to play the game. Calm down. It's not that
serious.
How?
I hiked the ball and they already to me. What are you talking about?
It's not that serious, bro. You don't know how to
Like,
play
that
the game.
shit's stupid, bro. Madden is broken as fuck, bro.
It's not broken, bro. You just don't know how to play the game.
Listen. I hike
You
the
only had
ball.
34 passing yards
You
and
running
43
the
rushing
zone, so
yards,
none of
bro.
my receivers getting open. But yet, your big ass D-line just getting through my O-line. 2 niggas blocking them. Keep blowing past everybody.
Your
How the
yards,
fuck?
listen, let me tell you something. Your yards in total don't even touch 100.
Me ready.
There's no way you watching the midfield, the flats and everything, and on blitzing me. That's
Oh my
dumb.
God.
Like, what the
I'm
hell?
using,
Can you suck your knee?
bruh. I'm
The
using
game
it
gotta be on your
underneath,
side,
and I'm
bro.
letting them play over the top, dummy.
Win some, you lose some.
Me ready.
Fight another day.
Let me end the broadcast, yeah.